Greetings, minions. It is I, the Flaming Monocle, and welcome back to the A to Z Challenge, where today I'm with my good friend T-Dude once again.
Oh, we're back in the old times, in the time where Frankenstein
Is that enough? Is that DMCA-able, do you reckon? Do you reckon someone's got a copyright on that somewhere? Probably. Anyway, we'll play.
On me making up my own 1930s Frankenstein
I'm going to steal a DeLorean and go back in time 30 seconds and DMCA the crap out of that and earn my own... Well,
I think it's that you're gonna go back in time 30 seconds, punch me in the face, steal my bicycle.
And then go forward in time 30 seconds so I never left at all. And then you'll be like, who just stole my bicycle and punched me in the face? I'm like, I have no idea, T-Dude.
Life throws you these interesting curveballs.
And speaking of curveballs, one has been thrown our direction as Doc from the future. We've come to the past again, back to 1931, to fix the timeline. So Doc, Citizen Brown, is now inside the courthouse, so he doesn't see his younger self. His younger self's over there. We need to stop him and young Edna from going out so that Doc can grow up and go out with Clara Clayton, invent a flying train, and... yes.
It's all very, very, very Doc-valuted.
Yes, exactly. Point is, we need to make Emmett here go see Frankenstein, and I'm sure that's going to be nice and easy. So, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder if we get to see a little animated take on Frankenstein.
Ooh,
that'd be good fun.
That would be cool.
Sonny! You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Just be honest. You've been hiding in the future because you're a time-traveling asshat.
You're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Yeah. Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
So I'm thinking, maybe we...
So what are you doing here, Martin? What brings you all the way back here? Well, I'm here to kill Edna. I'm here to drop a bicycle on her head or
All right,
something.
so super quickly, could we not have gone back in time one extra day?
Well, this is the problem that, like, you know, that they managed to solve, explain away fairly quickly and well in the movies. You know, of like, so if you have a time machine, you're correct. Why can't you just go back to just before there was an issue and then kill everyone? But no, we have to.
That's quite extreme, but yeah. So you're illustrating the point well.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, exactly. If we had just not like. Oh, I don't know. If we'd gone back, you're right. If we'd just gone back before they walked into the cinema and we rugby tackled her and maybe put some cyanide down her throat. Yeah, I know, exactly. Then everything would be fine. But anyway, let's just tell them to forget Edna instead.
Yeah, well, we make a lot of mistakes when we're not seeing straight. Thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
I'm getting the feeling this isn't the day after.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Like,
you'll figure it out, Emmett. You only need a bolt of inspiration, that's all. Maybe if you went to
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
A what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here.
It's only been...
Yeah, you're right. If you say it's only been one day, he'll say, what are you talking about? It's been a year.
What day is it?
Why, it's opening day.
Uh-oh.
The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Crockett.
October 12th. Doc?
Do you not know numbers, Doc?
You see, that's what that setup was of like, oh, I got a time machine, but I'm very concerned because it was a minute as opposed to a second.
I guess I didn't fiddle-faddle with the time circuits properly.
Yeah, I was back there selling bicycles.
Bicycles.
Don't me too.
Where you get all those bicycles, don't you? Wouldn't you like to know?
It is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's
2
about to
months?
start, and teenage
I
Hugh is
don't-
already in over his head with Edna.
I don't care about how
Always
brisk
did
it
have
is,
a
you
tendency
idiot.
to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the
dear.
DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age.
That's one way of explaining it away.
The Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being, I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime,
Yeah, me and
you
my
can
not
go
having
work
done
on
a
the
science
other
in
problem.
50 years.
I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk teenage you
Yeah,
out
he's dressed like the elevator operator off of the haunted house in Disney.
That's probably his side gig.
Half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think?
Oh.
I'll drive. The DeLorean should still
Where do you
function
think?
adequately as a means of conveyance.
The
in the
Libyans.
first 3
The
dimensions.
Libyans. They turn up and just machine them. Like, oh, dear.
Listen, I know it sounds really, really like extreme. Me suggesting that we go back, we find Edna, and we drop a piano on her head, but we can't just tiptoe around carefully suggesting to young Doc that he just finds a bolt of inspiration
All right,
because,
there
like,
she is.
it's
My
just.
soon-to-be ex-future wife is not
Otherwise, it's going to be 1984
Well, I really
Steve
have to talk
Jobs,
to her.
like horrible
couldn't I just
Hitler
hang out
future.
until you
You
fix
know?
the time circuits and
That's what's at stake.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, dear. Yeah,
And
time
now the
circuits are
DeLorean
fried.
is just.
Better get the DeLorean out of
the
sight
DeLorean's
before
behaving
someone-
like a
Quit
DeLorean.
blocking the drive. All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not?
The car of the
You
future.
can't- You can't just. Don't drive on the lawn. Jeez.
That's just rude, that is. All right, so
He
we
doesn't
go.
even need to drive on the lawn. The car flies.
Right, here we go. Miss Edna Orphan.
Oh,
Spell it.
just.
B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
Oh, hi, grandson.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love. Let me try this one more time.
There's I've
This is
only
the Hill
seen
Valley
10
Science
human
Expo,
beings
right?
in this game.
First
The fact that
annual
there's a
Indeed.
list.
The purpose of our fair
Oh, I'm
is to
sorry.
showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but oh dear.
I wish I was in jail
Mr.
instead.
Crockett, you do pop up at
I
the
wish
oddest
someone
times.
would just
What are
give
you
me a
doing here?
subpoena.
Breaking up you and Emmett, preventing a terrible future, thwarting your crazy
I need
schemes.
to.
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did.
Oh, jeez. That's
Have
mean.
you seen Emmett?
Yes.
Just,
Yeah, just now
just
in the town
oh
square.
man,
Then you've heard all about his
I wish
big
this was an
breakthrough,
action
the
game.
mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think
Grab
he
her
didn't
head
even
and
realize
smash
the
her
import
skull
of
on
his
the
discovery
side of the
until
wall.
I pointed
Gee,
it out to
dude,
him.
I know.
End
We
it.
Anyone
settle
like
down.
him, so
God.
oblivious to his own
It's
potential.
just,
I don't want to
This
talk
is
to you
me.
about Emmett.
I mean,
and
that's
his
what we need to
potential.
achieve
I didn't
here,
spot
isn't
it
it? That's the
myself at
thing.
first.
It's if we
And
just
for the longest
murder
time,
her,
I thought I
everything's
didn't even
fine.
like
Then we'll
him.
fix the problem.
just
Yeah.
she needs to die. Or we need to
I
put
don't
her
get
in
it. I mean,
jail.
Emmett's nice and all, but he's not exactly the kind of guy that has girls swarming all over him.
Well, I'm not your average girl.
Yeah, but
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Crockett, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Oh,
Just a
there's some
simple
cutting remarks
mix-up,
there,
I'm sure.
Ms. Whatever your
I've
name
no
is. I forget.
doubt of that.
Great.
You can look at this guy one time. This guy over here. It even says guy, and you already know what his voice is, don't you?
Yep. Hey,
like,
man.
Yeah, what are you doing there?
What are you doing it?
So, what's...
What are you doing there?
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements
Oh,
for a man.
yeah.
Yes?
What are
What
those?
would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Crockett. You know that? Well, his physical appearance, for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me.
Set fire to the
That's
suit.
important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most
This sounds
important,
like a list of requirements for a fetch
well,
quest.
his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
So what do we
Good brain.
reckon? We have
I
to
see.
find someone to
And
replace,
the
or we have to
reason-
ruin Emmett?
mistaken about any of these qualities.
The reason I love
Hey,
this
what's
man
your
is
game?
because of
Just curious, just
fetch
trying to
quest
understand
items
the
1
female
through
mind.
5.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him.
I think you're right. We're gonna have to probably ruin
I call
Emmett.
it quits with Emmett.
I'm like, we're either going to have
Got
to
it?
find a perfect man or ruin
Now,
Emmett.
Mr.
And I think
Cub
ruining Emmett
Reporter,
is
is there
probably the more
anything
fun
else?
way of doing this. Emmett's a chick magnet. Okay, well, let's...
I think Emmett has a chick magnet. Basically, some
this
kind
is
of
my chick magnet.
it's going
It's going to revolutionize the farming industry.
It's a device for finding and frying chicken immediately.
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it works well enough for
Yeah,
my
well,
purposes.
we'll see. All right,
Well,
well, yeah, I can
that's
see what we
all
have to
the
do then.
questions I
So let's
got.
get the heck out of
Very
here. This is
well,
all
then.
fluff, I guess. Oh, that's... What's her name?
Crikey.
Trixie.
Hey, you seen my Orioli?
What? Isn't
You
that a
mean
type of
this?
I beg
Italian
your
dish?
pardon?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I thought it was a pasta dish.
I thought she was being naughty.
She gets
Oh,
to
we
come
have
and
a
go
s-
freely, and I'm
Have you
forced to
seen the
wait.
bit that's not
I
my
love it.
nipple, but the bit that's near the nipple? Have you seen my areoli? Like, no. Do I need to? Okay, that's not a direction I need to go. All right, so what do now? I guess. Hang on, let's go talk to Doc and see if he's got anything to say about the matter.
Get into the DeLorean.
Good. You're back. Give me the full report.
Just take the
She says she likes you
DeLorean.
because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
No, you just sit tight, Uncle Fester.
Where's the younger you?
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's
Don't
in the
answer.
garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work.
Because it's not a real thing.
Damn.
Was that all just an extended euphemism?
All right, so okay,
Just
hang
take
on.
the DeLorean
Click-
back
click
to
on it.
Figured out what's
20
wrong with the
minutes
time
ago.
circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Right.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits.
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably.
Listen, you're not going to own this car for
Tell you
another
what,
50
I'll take
years.
it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Okay.
Wait, I thought. Wait. They're not going back. They're not using the time circuit. Surely they're not. Why you just want? All you want is a ride.
Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric
I got some
analyzer,
Mackie D's.
What?
a diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Okay. Where am I going to get another set of wheels from?
A rocket bicycle?
It's going to be something like that. How do I go to the lab then?
Oh, there's a manure truck over there. Is it a manure truck? To the right.
Everybody.
There's a truck.
It is a truck. Oh, maybe we can steal it.
No keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
Ow, curses.
Oh man, I was hoping for a little bit of GTA Hill Valley.
What's this?
You could steal a diorama, it looks like a hot dog machine.
I want to see it. Oh, I thought he was running away from it.
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wow. All right.
I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
Well, push button, receive bacon. Come on.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
Right.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware,
right.
Serving our fair city since 1895.
Right.
I don't think any of this is actually required.
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're
I was wondering that too.
A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Why would they be underground?
Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow?
Nah, that's enough.
Oh.
Oh.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Crockett. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
He just quickly put that in his pants. I'll go check on him.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I thought he was going to combine it with some chloroform.
You shaved off your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interests. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk
I know what you're up to,
privately.
he said. I'm pretty certain.
Yeah.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
I'd like to give you an operation.
Honestly, I loved you at this age. I want to take you back.
Well, I killed your brother. I talk just like this.
All right, so we have we
have a surprise skateboard in your trousers and your pleased to see me.
Okay.
Oh, if we need a safety helmet, we could steal it off of Ditsy.
I don't think we need a safety helmet, dude.
Yeah, but I know. Yeah, I know. Fine. Train skateboard. Fine, get on it then. Get the train skateboard out and go. That's what you need.
Right, let me, how do we...
But if, I mark my words, if he gets out and goes, man, this
Emmett.
is real
We're ready for a big breakup.
scary. I need some kind of a helmet.
No, I don't.
Fine, never mind. Oh, well.
Mr. Steal Your Bicycle, break her head on the pavement and so... Oh. Kid Tannen? What the
Thanks
heck?
again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good.
Oh,
okay,
I can already see where
Check
this
the
is going.
stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
Sorry,
She's busy too, I know.
That looked like a giant
you're a poor
gramophone.
substitute for
It
Edna's
probably is.
lovely features.
It is a
but
giant
make yourself at
gramophone.
home.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
So-
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time.
Bless you.
Right, so here you go. We have a punch card with Emmett Brown and a punch card with Tannen Irving. Irving, Tannen, Emmett Brown. Yeah. I'm guessing we swap them around, but we've got to get them reprinted, I guess.
Just swap them. I bet he won't notice.
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
That's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
Right.
You can tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
I love the fact that it's literally one of
Weird,
those.
nothing. It's
Yeah.
science.
Okay, so how do we fix this then? Let's have a... There's actually... hang on
How
a
does the
minute.
mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey,
You put the lid on.
Test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Right.
uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
Oh dear. And then we feed it into the schmadooble.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
It stops a ding twat.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Wow.
All right. So fine. Okay. So it's red when it's when you're bad and oh god. Okay. How would we go about fixing this nonsense then? We've got a stack of
What's
mine.
this?
Oh,
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the
Right.
last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
So we have what? Yes.
what does the record player do? What does
Let's
the
go to the
valve
record.
do? What happens if you set fire to the lab?
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing.
I don't care. I don't
Oh.
care.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense. But
Oh, I get it. All right. So the idea, rather than getting him to look at stuff and seeing his responses, we have to feed him things that make him feel good and bad, I guess.
Yes. That seems to
Okay,
be where
so-
it's going. We have to stimulate him to be all
Turn it
good.
off. This is my favorite part.
Okay. So
Oh, we could create a good one for Biff Tannen.
well, we'll just create a bad one
Kid
for him.
Tannen.
Right. Okay, so So there, now it's turned on, and I guess there's got to be a way to start a new punch schmadooble.
What does the valve do? Eat the oil can.
Okay.
Play the music again. Twist the valve. Drink the oil.
Drink the oil.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Right.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Right.
Sure.
Okay, we've got some oil now. Convince Edna that Emmett is a slob. Oh, in other words, get oil on suit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be... Okay, that's gonna be a thing. Okay. Any suggestions?
You could just walk over to him and then put the oil on his suit. Maybe. Possibly.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Oh, okay, so that would make him feel not so good. So we need to get a card going. A punch card going, surely. Unless we don't need to actually feed one in and we just
I think
do
it's
it.
probably going to end up being simpler than that. We just have to dick around with everything.
Ew.
Oh.
All right, and then we advance the slide.
Yeah.
So it records that, I guess. All right. So back to normal again. This is the science dude. No, he's going to be not... Okay, he's not going to be happy, so it's going to go back to red. So we need to undo the valve. Or rather, get rid of that nonsense.
Guess it's already stinky enough in here.
How do I unstink
It was a one-time deal.
Okay.
Throw oil at it. See if you can... Just throw the oil.
So let's get the record player. No, because we want him to be... We want him to like this.
Yeah, what else is in here?
Oh, that's the stuff.
Because this is... Wait, who's the guy on the wall? Am I getting this wrong?
John Wilkes
Who's the-
Booth, isn't it?
Oh, okay, yes. In which case, we definitely want him to like that. Wow.
Oh, dear.
So we need to do another thing that he likes to get him to green.
Yeah.
What do we have that we can make him happy? Oh, what's this?
Eat his stew.
Oh, there we... Oh, wow.
Ah, that smells much better.
Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting, but that works too.
Super.
So he's now happy. So we now go to the... God, this is ridiculous. Okay, and then press the... No, not the switch. Where's the next slide?
I don't know.
Slide advancer. There we go. So I was going to record that one. Okay, Officer Parker. Okay, so he's still happy. So we turn off the record player. Jeez, this is ridiculous.
Don't touch that.
So, what about this? What does this do? I'm just mashing buttons at this point.
There we go. Yeah, annoy him.
Oh.
Stink up the place.
I guess
you can stink up the
and then
place again.
I'll just wait for the thing to finish playing. Oh, Jesus. Okay. How do I... And then I can stink up the place again.
That's the one.
Gee, God, this is ridiculous. Even by this game standards, this is ridiculous. Alright, so don't like authority figures. And slide advancer. Oh, God, how many more of these are we going to do? Who's this? All right. Okay. Cool. So who's that?
Bucktooth.
That's Tannen. So we like Tannen. So okay, let's get the soup because he's yellow at the moment. That should get him back up to happies. God, what are your thoughts on this process, T, dude?
It's fairly laborious, but it's a nice, I suppose it's thematically, it's a nice counterpoint to the, last time we were in this lab, we were, listening to what he was saying. He was saying, you know, don't squeeze the thing, Dad. Don't let me vent the whatever.
Yes, I remember that.
So this is just a nice kind of, like, I suppose this is a nice counterpoint to that.
Innocent-looking child. Does she like children? I guess not, but I don't know. Let's make him not
so
happy.
what we're doing is we're making, exactly. That's what we want to be doing.
Stink, and then zap him. And then that's okay. Yeah,
Edna likes Emmett when he's cleaned up. I wonder if she'll like him in his
yeah, we're doing that later, Marty.
Well, that is a sort of a hint that we should do it now at some point.
Yeah,
Soon.
let's get this done. And then, sexy lady.
Just the opposite.
So we want this. Yeah, we want this green. So we just make the nice soup happen, and then. Okay, I get it. There we are. It's so easy to manipulate this. Right, and then the test switch. No, not the test switch! I didn't mean to press that one. Let's press the slide advancer. Oh God, please don't tell me I have to do all that again.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Oh, it looks. Look, the test switch is there. The slider is there. That's ridiculous.
It's like It's like why is the erase everything button next to the?
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I've got to do all that again. That's flipping ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is flipping ridiculous. Well, I tell you what, I'll sort that out so that next time we don't have to worry about that nonsense. So we pick up the next episode when that's all been done. So
that sounds
the
good.
Beginning of the next episode, you won't have to worry about me going through all of this. I've done that all, and then we can do the next bit because it's ridiculous. Anyway, that's a frustrating thing to finish up on. I think that's the first time where it's literally. I mean, honestly, that's the bit that kills everything. That's the bit that continues.
I know. There are some programs that I've got where the delete everything button is right next to the save button.
That's ridiculous, though. Oh. All right. Okay. Well, I'll go play that for myself then, and then I'll save the game, and then I will come back and do that. Anyway, T-Dude, give me some life advice to make me feel better.
Always carry a tin of oil in your back pocket. Maybe some matches too. They could come in incredibly useful.
That's very cryptic of you to say, T-Dude.
You'll see. Next episode, I'm hoping there'll be some fire.
All right, I'll tell you what. So let's swap things around. You want to finish this episode up?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. I'll bask in your doing of that.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching us to try and trick some man in a stupid traffic light helmet. Join us again next time as we play Back to the Future, the game. Ta-ra!
Bye!
Font.
Font!